Hi, I want to introduce you to an AI tool that claims to save you 80% of your time for creating user personas. So as UX designers, we know that we are creating user personas every day. And it is something which requires a lot of research, which requires a lot of effort for designers. And if this tool, as it claims, saves you 80% of time, then why not? So let's find out what this tool is and how it saves us this much time. This tool is called Coco, QoQo. So here is this website for Coco. You can read all about it. It's pretty simple, and all you have to do it, by the way, you have to use it in Figma. It works with Figma as a plugin. So I have installed the plugin, and all I have to do is open the plugin and type in the command or the AI prompt, and then generate the persona. So this is a persona which I created from scratch, and I did my research for it. This persona is about a public transport commuter who lives in Dubai, and as you can see all the information on the screen. And how I do this persona is by doing my own research. I traveled in the metro Dubai, I traveled in the public transport, I observed people, I observed who were the people, I mean what were the demographics of people who were traveling in the metro and in the bus, how they were paying for it, and what was happening actually. So I observed, and then I collected a lot of other information from the RTA, which is the Road Transport Authority in Dubai. I collected a lot of information from their website and from their reports, and that took a lot of time, of course. And then I made this persona. So of course the name is given, and some of the things are assumed, but the behavior I noted that actually gave me some ideas on what might be the attributes, what might be the wants and needs of my persona, and what are some of the frustrations they are going through. I did talk to some of the people, interviewed them as well, and I was able to come up with what channels, apps they are using, and some other personality traits and what they are feeling, what is such as I'm always looking for new tech and innovation or innovative ideas that make my everyday life easy. So this is the persona which I made from scratch, and then I try to replicate it using Coco.ai, the tool. But you know what I realized is that you have to have some key information about your persona, and if you are able to feed that key information in, that would work as a nice AI prompt, and of course that will give you a closer persona to what you're looking at, or I mean what your user persona is, so that it will probably give you better insights, comparing to just inputting some very generic information, and of course you will get a very generic persona. So let's look at this tool again, in Figma, and this time what I want to do is let's generate another persona. And what I want to do is, again, we are using Coco.ai, and let me just refresh the screen. Yes, so we go in the plugins, and I choose the plugin Coco.ai. Here it is, it's opening its window. Here we go, meow meow. And okay, it's taking some time, it's loading, and there are 3 tabs. You can make user personas using this tool. You can potentially do user journey mapping and design review. Let's try user persona. So very simple, I click on the user persona, and here are some personas which I have already created. I click on new persona, and this is what I get. This is a window. I have to input some characteristics, demographics, and I have to give it a scenario. So first of all, I'm going to give some demographics or some characteristics, and in the scenario I'm going to say So for the scenario, I'm going to put looking for a better payment experience on public transportation in Dubai. And then I will have to choose attributes and the characteristics for which I want to get insight. And I have tasks and activities, challenges and pain points, touch points, attitudes and thoughts, very important, opportunities and features, and not something I'm looking for, but it's okay. And we are going to select interests and traits and goals and needs. Why not choose everything and see what it looks like? So there are two options for output. One is persona board, that is going to be sticky notes. Well, that is good for a workshop where you will maybe put it on a big screen and discuss the stickies, or if you're running a remote workshop, that's good. Then you can just different people, the stakeholders or participants can go and change it in different individual sticky notes. But here I wanted to try this one, this output, persona card. And let's see what we generate. There you go. Coco is bouncing on it. Come on, Coco. Alright, it's taking some time. Let's see. Okay, it's taking a lot of time this time. I really love these tools. I mean, yeah, I don't think, oh, okay. We got our persona. So, alright. And here are some export options. So my persona is called Omar Ahmad. I'm perfectly happy with this name. Occupation, experience level 10 years, okay. Attitude, code, I believe in taking advantage of advancement in technology to simplify everyday tasks, including public transportation. I really love it. Interests and traits, I enjoy exploring new places. I have a passion for technology. Great. Goals, to find better ways to manage and optimize my finances. It could be part of my persona. Streamline the payment process for public transportation in Dubai, to have access to real-time information about public transportation. Okay, that's cool. To save time and effort by avoiding long queues and waiting times at ticket counters. Exactly what I was looking for. To have a secure and convenient way to pay for rides on buses, trams and metro. Amazing. To have a digital record of my transportation expenses for budgeting purpose. So I think this is all good. Let's look at tasks and activities. Researching and comparing different payment methods for public transportation. Okay, challenges at the point. Long queues and waiting time at ticket counters. Amazing. This is what I was looking for. Difficulty finding working ticket machines at some stations. And in touch points, smartphone apps provided by transportation authorities, RTA, Kareem and Uber. Amazing. Transportation website and online portals, that comes in touch points. Attitudes and thoughts, I believe technology can greatly enhance the efficiency and convenience of daily activities. Amazing. Perfect. So let's export it. Okay, great. We have some options. We can export it to Figma, we can copy it to clipboard, or we can have a text version, and I'm going to export it to Figma. All right, let's close this window and see what we have here. Wow, it looks awesome. Okay, so here we have our amazing persona, the Mr. Omar Ahmed, software engineer, and as you can see, designers tell me how much time it takes us to, write all these things. Now I can just go into this little template and I can edit. I can take out what I don't like. I can add few bits, and yeah, I will have my persona ready. How awesome it is! How amazing! So did it save me 80% time? I'm not sure about that, because I did feed in some information, but that was a little bit. So yeah, it did save me a lot of time. Well, I do need to refine it, and of course I will be refining it with my team, with my colleagues and product manager. But imagine being able to, in just a couple of minutes, being able to generate this all this content. And this one is pretty useful for me, the content I've got. I've tried it before and I gave very general information and I got a super big general persona. It wasn't useful for me at all, but this looks amazing. So great. I'm going to use Coco.ai in my design work, and so tell me, how do you find it? What do you think about this tool? Are you going to try it? And if you try, what do you think this tool did for you? How much time it saved you? And are there any tips when it comes to inputting the information? Are there any tips for creating closer personas? So share all that with me in the comments, please, and let me know if you would like to see these kind of videos more, and if this really helped you. Bye bye.